It was the season Bradford City dared hardly dream of. The club, so used to being also-rans, had glory within its grasp. The stadium, once touched by tragedy, had become transformed. Success, at last, in the Valley of Dreams.
At the start of the season, I thought we'll finish mid-table, but after the start we had, then I thought we might get relegated and Paul Jewell might sadly lose his job.
In the FA Cup run, Bradford started well with a win against Grimsby. Was there more to this side than some believed?
But I think all fans thought that after the start we had, just thought, oh, it's going to be another long season.
The next FA Cup match seemed to confirm that view, a 3-0 defeat for Bradford.
After a while, lads started to turn it round a bit. I think it was Birmingham away, when we got his first win away. And from then, things have looked up. And then Sunderland came along. OK,
lads, big game tonight. Fantastic game for you to fucking play, innit? If we fucking sit back and let them play, they'll murder us. If you go on, as you have for all the rest of the season, you'll get a result tonight, I'm telling you. It's greasy, it's going to be a night of mistakes. Make sure we don't make mistakes.
With each passing week, promotion to the Premier League was becoming more than just a dream. We haven't come this far, Paul Jewell said later, only to throw it all away.
Come on, Jamie! Come on! Right, there's 10 of you out there fucking having a go. And it's you, like a little sulking, don't want to fucking know. If you want to get you back every afternoon, every night, to get you going again, eh? You're not sulking. Ask your fucking mate. You're sulking. Look at you now. It's up to yourself. If you want to play, you can play. If you don't, you can come sit with me. You're a fucking great footballer. You can win this game.
But on this night, there was little left to give. Sunderland were already flying high at the top of Division 1. Bradford City could only watch them do it.
So here comes the corner from Sunderland again, and it's a goal! And would you believe it? Guess who scored? Niall Quinn, alone for a moment.
Had Jewell any regrets about his half-time onslaught?
No, not really, because that's the way, naturally the way I am. You know, you say things sometimes at the heat of the moment. I think people inside of football can accept it more than people maybe outside of football, because I suppose if I spoke to the boss, spoke to people like that at a normal job, there'd be an awful lot of things to be said. There'd be trouble, but footballers accept it.
Emotions at the Valley Parade ground had been growing stronger by the match. The man with the money, the club's chairman, had been suffering along with the rest.
It's been nerve-wracking the last few months. There is a lot of pressure. The mood swings almost from game to game. Watching the games is extremely difficult. I've always loved watching football, but watching games at the present time with so much at stake is really 90 minutes of torture rather than 90 minutes of pleasure. We would probably treble our turnover by getting promotion, and I can't think of any other business in a business sense where one event could so dramatically increase the outlook, the future outlook for the club. Bradford City supporters have seen a lot more bad times than the good times. They've also seen deep tragedy, and I think that if we were to get promotion, it would mean so much for so many.
The rebuilding of Valley Parade is an important symbol to fans who have kept faith with their team. 14 years ago, a fire in the stadium killed 56 people. The new stand is seen as part of the club's continuing healing.
How's it going? We're about halfway so far.
It's also part of the great dream, which could take the once lowly club into football's golden acres. Bradford sights have long been fixed on a place in the Premiership.
There's no doubt about it. It's an unbelievable view from here, isn't it?
Oh yes, so we're only halfway up. So the atmosphere up here now,
yes.
Before we could feel the atmosphere the other Saturday. They were fantastic.
At stake are the dreams of thousands and thousands of the supporters of our club who have probably dreamt of the day which is so near. It's a huge responsibility knowing that so many people's lives are going to be so affected by our final destiny this season.
With only hours to go to this season's transfer deadline, a star signing to strengthen the squad from the Italian club Sampdoria, where he'd been on loan from Leeds United, the England international Lee Sharp. Expectations at Valley Parade were high. Sharp was seen as an important part of the ambitious plans to create the kind of team to succeed in the Premier League. With his dad for support, the player was about to enter a new chapter in his career. But as the minutes passed, the red tape became increasingly difficult to unravel.
It will be, I think, yeah.
A three-way conversation between Sampdoria, Leeds and Bradford had become bogged down in detail.
Go on, Michael. Hey, listen, don't be shouting at me.
All they could do at Valley Parade was wait, and with the press anxious to interview the new arrival, the paperwork was still incomplete.
Last time we had something like this was Millsy. We had Millsy on there a Friday before we were playing Stockport, first game of the season. So he's in there, his agent's in there, so he comes back, says he wants the weekend to think about it. It's a minute to 12, he says, no fucking chance, there's no chance. So he comes back, give us a quick sign, won't it? Yeah. So it was like, we had a sweating on here, because about 8 minutes past 12 it went through in the end. It was frantic, absolutely frantic. Yeah.
With time running rapidly short, the crucial documents came through. A new star had appeared at Valley Parade.
You're just in there. That's it.
Are you alright? At least one thing you'll never lose or win.
No goals.
Got no goals.
It's going to be a lot of draws.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Well, Lee, welcome back. Last time I saw you, we were walking down the front in Italy, in Genoa, near the seaside and all the rest of it. Yeah. But now you find yourself in Bradford.
That's right, just a little bit different, but hopefully we're playing a little bit more football here than I was in Genoa.
Away from the spotlight, it was business as usual.
All you gotta do is bounce it to see just what goes where.
Played a lot of games this year, so it's important to try and keep it as fresh as we can.
There ain't no way around it, so I have come well prepared.
No, the most important thing for us at this present time is get 3 points on Saturday.
I think between now and the end of the season, you know, there's going to be, you know, twists and turns, as there always is when it gets this close.
It's for the stars sort of thing, reach for the moon, and you know, you might not get there, but you get as high as you can.
Jamie, your apprentice is going to get it.
At training, thoughts had turned towards the next match against big rivals Huddersfield. If the players didn't appreciate the significance, they soon would.
So just let him have a play. Fucking stop it going in. Like the ball's going. Hang on, hey! Hey, hang on, Millsy. It's like the ball going in the fucking box on a Saturday. We stop it.
Nothing would lift Bradford more than a victory now. This would be a home derby like few others.
Oh.
Watch it, watch it.
Whenever Huddersfield came to Vally Parade, the air was tense and the matches electric. This would be one to savour.
We need 3 points, simple as that. Huddersfield have beaten us already once this season, so we need revenge for that.
Thanks, Gav. Hurry up!
In every Bradford faithful's home, an unmistakable sense of occasion. So much was at stake. Times like these brought out the essence of being a Bantams fan.
Look at Bradford here. We've got a massive city. It's got nothing going for it. It's got nothing. The only thing we've got for it is the football club. And so you know, we're rightly proud of the football club. That's all we've got to show for it. This year, there's like a nervous tension all the time. If you don't win 3-0, you're disappointed. Yeah. You expect to go out and hammer them. And if we don't win 5-0, we won't achieve what we're capable of.
Thank you.
All the supporters that have lived through it all the years and lived through all the ups and downs have made a commitment to the club. It's their club. It's not anybody else's club. It's not the manager's club or the players' club. It's our club.
Just don't you think? Remember standing in the box, keep them pushed up.
In the visitors' dressing room, the determination was equally strong. It was beginning to look very much like Bradford's match.
Robbie Blake now, forward, Robbie Blake, and it's there! Robbie Blake for Bradford City, and he scored in all the last 4 games!
The tension was as high off the pitch as it was on, and everywhere it seemed tempers were getting frayed.
Chance now for Rob Edwards. Oh, it's an equaliser, and it's come off the underside of the bar. Rob Edwards.
My God.
It's the goal scorer Marcus Stewart who scored it, I think, but it's extraordinary equaliser there, right against the run of play, and Huddersfield are level.
The argument started outside, continued inside.
Fuck it, we're all over the fucking place, so
It's a typical local derby game, blood and thunder, if you may say so, and everyone's trying to get one over each other in a game like this. But as far as derby games concerned, you don't get much fire in this one, do you?
I can't fucking believe it. I cannot fucking believe it.
Sharp on the far side, Lee Sharp going forward, a little cross from him, everyone there! Oh yes! And it's Dean Windass, his first goal in a Bradford City shirt at home, his 3rd for the season! I can't believe this game,
A penalty gave Bradford the chance of an equaliser. Could it be that Huddersfield, of all teams, would deny them their greatest opportunity? Only time would tell.
Now for Bradford City to make it 3-3. Here comes Windus. Oh, it's saved! Nico Barson has saved it!
It's an aggressive game, football, and it's a passionate game. And I get disappointed when things don't go our way, but, you know, at the same time as being aggressive and being angry, sometimes you have to, in the next breath, be sympathetic and put your arms around people. It's part of football management, it's part of any management, really, any man management. And that's the way I am, it's the way I'm made, and I can't change that. I've just got to try and get the best out of the way I am to get across to the players.
Time was not on Bradford's side. At least the journey to London to face Queen's Park Rangers would give them the excuse to forget the mounting pressures.
Blake, are you not playing for thousands like normally? Nah. You know, it's obviously a long journey down to London. You know, you're looking at 3.5 hours, or depending on traffic, 4 hours. So you need to keep your mind amused. Sometimes the lads bring some good videos, but then again, sometimes they don't. So you've got to do something.
There's a lot of tension, you know. Don't get me wrong when you're playing, you know, because you know you're fighting for your lives, and you know 3 points. That's all. Anything less than that, and you know it's at this stage of the season, you know that you don't really want. You need 3 points every week, you know, and I think that's the pressure going into games where you know that you've got to win at this stage of the season.
Play it off, Stevie. Slap it about.
I'm like a 23-year-old now, you know, and I think everyone's ambition is to play in the Premier League. And that's where everything is at the moment, isn't it? It's the Premier League. It's not the first or the second or the third. It's the Premier League. That's what all the newspapers is. It's nothing else. It's just the Premier League, and it's the elite of the elite, really. And that's what we're all aiming for, and that's what we want. Well, I think it was about 6 weeks ago my dad passed away. And about a week before he passed away, he was always saying to me, you know, I hope you do make it in the Premier League and things like that. It'd be nice just to play in the Premier League, although he won't see me play there. It'll just be nice that, no, I've made it for him, you know.
Automatic promotion was looking less likely after Huddersfield, but the City fans were determined to keep their dream alive.
We've missed 3 matches this season.
Can't do without watching them on a Saturday.
If we didn't think we were going to go up, we won't be sat here.
The whole town is geared up for this now. We're on an absolute high. The city is rocking. We're ready. Come on, the Premier League. We can't wait.
At grounds up and down the country, relegation and promotion battles were about to recommence. In another match, Ipswich were fighting for the same promotion spot as Bradford. Here, the next 90 minutes would become yet another emotional roller coaster.
It's taken by Lee Sharp, who finds Wally in the penalty area. Blake, good first touch to Beagrie. It might break for a shot from Beagrie. Left-footed. Peter Beagrie gives Bradford City the lead from 15 yards. Tenacity and persistence. distance on the edge of the box, and what a strike! It's Queen's Park Rangers 0, Bradford City 1.
By half-time on one of the warmest days of the year, the heat was on for Bradford.
You've worked your socks off, you've got your 10, 15 minutes rest now, you've got to go out there and you've got to do it again. He's going everywhere with you, right? You're losing too many down the edge of the box. See what comes at you there, you've got all of it, and the Biggs has made a run, you give him it. Now, if people are facing you, this goes for anyone, if someone's facing you there and you're there, just give him it. Let's keep the game simple. Let's just give him it with your throws. Let's try and get them on a full, because it's difficult for the strikers to fucking control them when it's bouncing up, And right at the end there, they've got a throw in. You two again have knocked off. They took a throw in, and then they've got a corner. Go on, go, T. Shoot, Beans! Beans! Shoot! Go on! Go on! Go on! Pressure! Pressure!
Peacock sends it in from the right side. Slade with the header in there, but Beagre's in with the challenge. Maddox nods it in, and QPR have pulled one back through Kevin Gallen. It's Queen's Park Rangers 1, Bradford City 2.
On the touchline, the language was beginning to cause offence.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Gary Walsh takes the free kick. Both sides down to 10 men. Great work from Gordon Watson to chest it past the defenders. Watson's in the penalty area, and Watson has scored a sensational third goal. What a strike from Gordon Watson. He controlled it with his chest.
Get in there!
The Premier League was looking closer for Bradford.
Hey, Big, well work, son! Well work. Well done, lad. Well done, Sharpie. Well done, son. Well done, Dino. Hey, well done, son. Well done. Son, now! Fucking well done, son. Fucking brilliant, well done. Oh, Big! Hey! Fucking magnificent, son. Well done. Well done.
The jubilation was intensified by news that Ipswich had lost their match.
What did you send you off for? Well done. Well done, well done, Sharpie. Well done, lad. Well done. Well done, son. No, football's a funny game this time. Last week we were on the floor being beaten by Huddersfield. Today, you know, it's back in our hands, but, you know, we'll enjoy it tonight, but we know there's a long way to go, yeah. And there's twists and turns left in this, and let's hopefully we can get 2 victories to clinch it.
It was their day, the Bradford fans, players and chairman.
We're there, big boy. We're on the way.
But it was at their very last match against Wolves that Bradford would discover their destiny.
It's a big thing for Bradford City because we've never been in the top division, so I'd like to go up.
But I think Bradford deserve it really over the season. I think we've played the better of the games.
There's not even words. It's just there, isn't it? Just there.
Only 30 years now following Bradford. It'd just be a dream come true.
The pre-match carnival was tinged with unsettling tension. The celebrations were brought to a sudden halt.
The chance here for Emblem. Emblem gets the header on. It's back going up the bar, and the header is in. And would you believe it? The goal scorer is Harvard's Flow. Wolves are ahead, and we've played 12 and a half minutes.
Wolves were fighting for promotion too. It felt like the prayers would go unanswered, but they didn't.
Lovely play from Beagree. Peter Beagree in a good position here. Beagree with chance. Beagree's got past one man. Beagree has equalised! Oh dear, little bit of trouble here. A chance for Robbie Blake to do something. Robbie Blake still forward. Robbie Blake! 3-1 Bradford City!
But then a Bradford penalty was saved and Wolves scored a second goal. Word reached the Bradford faithful that promotion rivals Ipswich were winning their game. City had to win. A draw would deny them automatic promotion. As the Bradford hearts beat faster, time seemed to stop.
Seconds to go here. Has he blown it? He has blown it! Yes, it's the end! Bradford City into the Premiership for the first time in 77 years!
This is what it's all about, isn't it? I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It's frightening.
How does that feel, Premier League?
Well, I probably feel a bit better without a few beers, like, but it feels good.
Any cigars flying about, boys? No one, it has to go.